Hello everyone, wishing you a very good morning. Good morning, Iba. Good morning, Vaini. I hope all of you have come back. I gave you a break of 5 6 minutes. Good morning, Vijay. How are you? I hope everyone is safe, healthy, happy, and fine. Yes, Konda. So, someone asked me about my health. Who was that? Deepa, good morning. Teja, I'm fine, beta. How are you? Good morning, Karthik. I hope you sent me a message about that lecture, but I was not well yesterday. You could have seen I was getting up. My head was spinning. I don't know why. I was not feeling well yesterday. So that's why I could not. After the class, I switched off everything and I rested for some time, 3 4 hours. I rested. I'm feeling better. You can see. I'm feeling better. My voice has changed. I'm feeling more excited every day. Sometimes you feel, I don't know what. I'm great, Jason. I'm great. Okay, that's why I could not send you that PDF. So when I was feeling better in the evening, I sent you that. Anyways, we start the class today with the same old instructions that please keep your mobile cameras off and so that you can save some data. You have 3 classes to attend, physics, chemistry, maths. So save some data there. Sit in a place where you get good connection. Sometimes hand up, sometimes goalie, you get disconnected. Sit in a place where you get good connection. Anything that you want to discuss, send it on the ID Astic or send it on everyone ID. I will also ask you to unmute. So I'll allow you to unmute and you can ask your doubts, do the question. I can also allow you to write on the screen, but the problem is when I see you writing on the screen, it becomes very bad. The screen becomes bad. And if I keep that screen, the same PDF will go to you. So that's why I don't allow you to write on the screen. But if you can write nicely, someone can write nicely, it'll allow you to solve the question on the screen as well. With time, we will start that one as well. But then the writing has to be good. Else, the same PDF will go to you. And if it's not good, you might feel confused. Anyways, I think we were discussing relative motion in the last class. And we had seen how we can find the displacement of A with respect to B, position of A with respect to B, acceleration of A with respect to B, and so on. I gave you some questions as well. I think you would have solved it. Have you solved it or not? I gave you some questions to try it at home. Winey says she has solved it, but Winey, you did not put the solution in the market. I mean, by market, I mean you did not put the solution in the group. So if you solve the question, try the question, please put the solution in the group. Oh, colleges are opening from September 1. Okay, that's good. That's good. So if you solve the question, I would request that you put your solutions in the group so all of us can see, get inspired, and if one student puts the solution, others will also remember it, others will also do it. And as I told you, learning is a team effort. You learn as a team, help each other out as a team. All of you. See, there are enough seats in the IITs. Any IIT you take, IIT Hyderabad, IIT Madras, IIT Chennai. There are enough seats in the IIT to cater to all of you. To cater to all of you at the same time. So you're not competing against each other. You're competing against each other in a sense, but you're competing against 10 or 11 lakh people. My brother told come and study is better. I don't understand, Hannah, what you mean to say. Anyway, study together with your brothers, with your siblings, with your friends, make a group, study together, and you will see its results. I have seen it in my life. I also told you about an incident where we used to study together and we benefited a lot. All of my friends, they clear JE. Me also, my rank was a bit low. I don't know why. Anyways, We have seen equation of motion. Yes, Hannah, that's correct. We have seen equation of motion, and now we'll try to solve some questions based on that relative motion concept. How will you do it? Well, let me present you a question. And there is nothing better than seeing the question and trying to solve it. So here comes my question. Question number one, based on relative motion. Now let us assume that this is road. Let us assume that this is road. This is, as I told you, my drawing is very awful. So this is bus number A. It does not look like a bus. It has a very sharp nose. I don't know why. Bus number A. And this is bus number B. Obviously, they are not going to collide. I don't want them to collide. This is bus number A and this is bus number B. Now the distance between these two buses, and I'm assuming that these buses are point objects. The distance between two buses is 20 meters. 20 meters. Okay. Now this bus number A, as you can see, is moving aage, right? Is in the front and moving with a velocity of bus B. Let us say plus 10. Now you understand why I'm writing plus 10. Plus indicates the direction. Bus number B is following it. Obviously, the road is wide enough. They are going to overtake each other. Bus A is going to overtake each other. The velocity of bus 2 is plus 15 meters per second. Now what will happen? Only two things can happen. Either the bus B or bus A will bang onto bus B. We don't want accidents. This is no movie that we want buses to collide. Obviously, this bus A is going to overtake bus B. When and after how much distance the bus is going to overtake bus B? That is the question. When and where? If I call this as the origin, O, when and where bus number A overtakes bus number B? And that is your question. I'm giving you some time, 1 minute, 2 minutes to think about the question. Obviously, this question can be solved in a number of ways. I'll tell you the easiest, simplest possible way, because you must understand what we are trying to achieve here is to understand physics in the simplest possible way. There are many ways to do this. I'll tell you one, and that is good enough. So the baton passes on to you. Anyone having any thought on how you are going to solve the question, you are welcome. I will allow you to speak as well. Anyone would like to say anything, can raise your hands now. Any thoughts on how this question is going to be solved? Any doubts? You have your time. Shoot. Raise your hands. I'll allow you to ask, speak, or you can write your thoughts. So how will I do this question? What all are known and what are unknown? See, I made a mistake. I write this as A. I wrote this as B. So this should be A. Anyone? Any thoughts on this question? I hope everyone is awake, wide awake. Had some tea, coffee in the 5 minutes that I gave you between the class. So we are wide awake to do this question. No one has any thoughts on this? Sir, at 4 second board buses will be at the same place. Goli, there is a small thing that I must tell you. Actually, the answer is 4 seconds. In 4 seconds, the bus will actually overtake the second bus. Now, why Goli is saying plus 4 seconds, they will be at the same place? Well, Goli, you must understand that right now we are taking bus as a point object. Yeah, assuming that the bus is very small, we are taking it as a point object. So they will not be at the same place. They are taken as points. So basically, I'll assume that this point has overtaken the other point. In the next question, I'll give you the length of the bus as well. So when I give you the length of the bus, then you don't take it as a point object. Here, I have not given it. Here, I have not told you the length of the bus. And that is why they cannot be at the same point. This point would have come forward. 4 seconds is the answer. That is correct. After 4 seconds, bus A overtakes bus B. Hannah is there with a raised hand. So, Hannah, tell me, what do you want to say? I've unmuted you. Tell me.
Sir, sir, in the
Yes.
question, sir, in the question, it's given velocity of object A with respect to ground and velocity of object B with respect to ground,
Yes, that's correct.
and we will find velocity of object A with respect to B,
Okay. Then,
and it's given 20 meters distance
okay.
display. So we can write as displacement, and we can find displacement.
Okay. Correct, Hannah. That is absolutely how I am going to do this. Let me try to elaborate more on what Hannah was saying. Now, as I told you, we can do this question in a variety of ways. I'll tell you one way. Now, one way of doing this question is solving this question sitting on ground like this gentleman who is Hanak. So Hanak is sitting on ground. He can solve this question by sitting on ground. Else, Maruti Satya Kumar, another student of ours, the green one. The green one, Maruti, is sitting on the top of this bus. He looks smaller. There's no space to draw him, that's why. So Maruti is here. The green one is Maruti. And he's on bus B. Okay, someone, let me recollect the name. Venu can be on bus A as well. So how do I draw Renu? Renu is here on bus A. But there are different ways in which I can solve this question. I can, Hannah? So stupid of me. I can become Venu and sit on bus number A and solve the question. I'm just going to do one because I don't want you to get confused. So I'm going to become Maruti and I'm going to solve the question. Now, once I become Maruti, I'm sitting on bus B. So everything that I see, everything that I imagine, everything that I look at is with respect to what? With respect to B, the green one. Maruti is sitting on bus B having a snack. Everything that we see or understand will be with respect to bus B. I only have 10, 11 raised hands. Venkatesh, Sanjay, Sahul, Ittamala, Vijay, Tejasvi, Harshita, Surendra, Saivasha, Sana, Sharda, Darshak, Rakesh, Raghu, Ganesh, Shashank, Dinesh, Jyoti, Likita, Yashwant, Karthik, Kevin, Jagdish, Satvika, MPC, Charita, Sayatarun, Varsha, Maruti. Where are you, Madhu? You're on the bus and you are not raising your hands. Anil, how are you? Are you all there in the class? Okay. So I'm going to solve this question by becoming Maruti and sitting on bus. So this question will be solved with respect to B. Now, when I solve this question with respect to B, now remember this. Imagine you are sitting in a train and you're in Hyderabad, so you are coming from somewhere to Hyderabad. And you invariably ask this question. What is the stop which is just next to, what is the station which is just next to Hyderabad? Secunderabad, is it very close to Hyderabad? Am I correct? Secunderabad, is it very close to Hyderabad? Yes or no? My geography is very weak. My history, civic, geography is very weak. My maths is weaker. My physics is okay. Yes, Hannah says okay. So Secunderabad. So you're basically in a train or a bus coming from somewhere via Secunderabad. You have to go to Hyderabad. Now, invariably, when you are sitting in the bus or a train and you ask a question, and I will talk to you in Hindi because in Hindi we use it. Secunderabad aa gaya kya? Has Secunderabad come? We invariably ask in this language. Has the Secunderabad station come? Now, when we are speaking this, in general language. What we actually mean is, has the train arrived at Sikandrabad? But when we invariably say, we say this Sikandrabad aa gaya kya? So basically what I mean to say is, when you are sitting in a bus or a train, you invariably have this feeling that you are not going anywhere. Your brain feels it that way, that you are not going anywhere, but everything else is coming towards you. So when you are in a train, train does not go anywhere. Station come and station go. It is not that way. Station do not come and station do not go. This train that enters a station and the train that leaves the station, that is the correct way of saying it. But invariably we always say station aa gaya kya, has this station left, has this station gone, वो निकल गया क्या station, वो निकल कैसे जाएगा station, how will that station pass you? Station does not move, the train that moves. I hope you are getting the point. So invariably that is what we are going to use. Now as soon as I become Maruti and I sit on that bus, now for me, the universe has stopped. My universe is bus B. And bus B doesn't go anywhere now. Everything else is moving, bus B remains there. Now imagine, what do I see? When I see I am sitting on bus B and this bus A is coming from behind. What I invariably feel, that my bus is not going anywhere, but this bus is going to overtake me. So that is the thinking that I am using here to make it realistic and to have you feel for it. Okay, this is what is happening. So bus B, I'm sitting on bus B doesn't go anywhere, everything else is moving. Now, I'm here on bus B. First thing I see is bus A is going to overtake me. Now, if the bus A has to overtake me, it has to move or it has to get displaced. If he has to overtake me, how much he has to get displaced? So I write that as displacement of A with respect to B. B is not going anywhere. B has stopped. So B is here. B is just like a point. It has stopped. Now how much this bus A should move with respect to B? Remember, B is not going anywhere. Just to understand this. Yes, Goli, that is correct. That is how you imagine it. Bus B, Maruti is not going anywhere. He is there. He stopped. He has stopped. You have become Maruti. You have become bus B. You are not going anywhere. This bus A is going to just overtake you. So how much does it need to get displaced? What will be the displacement? Not 20 meter, Karthik. It has to be plus 20. Whenever you don't call vector with the sign, you kill that vector. You become a killer. We cannot be killers. We are learners. We learn. Don't make this mistake. So bus B doesn't go anywhere. Bus A, because I've taken this direction as positive. Let us move on to the next thing that we know. What will be the velocity of A with respect to B? I have become B. I am B. I am not to B. You can ground here in velocity of A with respect minus velocity of B with respect to ground. Yes or no? Yes or no? Can I have some raise hand that we understand it? Why? Because once we are on Earth, Earth doesn't go anywhere. Everything's around Earth. That is the same logic. I'm a relative motion. Wrong answer, Santosh. It cannot be minus 5. So what is the velocity in your college? Plus 15 minus plus 10. Don't forget signs. Kill physics. It is plus 5 meter. Velocity of A with respect to B. Can I have some raised hand that we understand this? It is pretty damn simple. They are moving with the same velocity. Bus A does not have any acceleration with respect to ground. It is 0. Bus B with respect to ground, that is also 0. So what will be the acceleration of A with respect to B? And the answer is, do we know time? After how much time will it catch? I don't know time, so let me call it as T. Time is unknown. I know velocity. I know the acceleration. I have to calculate time. Which equation should I use? Anyone? Equation number 2. Like Earth was some 100 years ago. Yeah, of A with respect to B will be equal to multiplied by D. I'm writing the entire formula so that we get used to this formula and we never make a mistake. Plus half times 0. Let us put here displacement of A with respect to B is time T is 4 seconds. So after 4 seconds, the bus will move a distance 20. As Anak said, they will be at the same place, but right now I'm assuming that they are point and then just overtake. 4 seconds, bus A, bus B, we have found out the displacement, we have found out the velocity, acceleration. Use the equation number here. We are with an answer. I only have 7 participants. Raising hand, good enough. Sanjay, Triveni, Shashank, Katjay, Sahul, Ittamala, Vijay, Venkatesh, Tejasvi, Hachita, Sai, Shri Varsha, Sana, Sai Sada, Satvika, Suman, Charita, Sai Tarun, Maruti, you are on the bus, you are still not answering the question. Harshvardhan, Anil, am I there? Everyone is there. You understood this? Okay. So I now know the value of time is 4 seconds. But that was not the only question asked. How much, if this is the origin, Yogeshwar, welcome to the class. If this is the origin, where does bus A cross bus B? Waiting for your answers. Let's see who gives the answer first. I'll give him a chance. If the answer is correct, I'll give him a chance to bus A overtake bus B. I'm waiting for your answers. Waiting for your answers. Where does bus A overtake bus B? No one knows the answer. I have one raised hand, Venu. No, Venu has lowered his hand very quickly. That is a good meme type answer, but that is not the right. So obviously, it will overtake, so it will move. 20 meters says what Hannah can not correct. If this is the origin, where does bus A overtake bus B on ground? Right now, in the beginning, it was at origin. Where does bus A overtake bus B after 0? Santosh, not an answer. That is not an answer. Plus 60 meters, that is correct, Goli. So you get the chance of being a hero. Where is Goli? Where is Goli? Goli, you can tell me the answer now. How did you do this? Unmute yourself. Goli can't unmute. Goli, can you unmute yourself? I've given you the permission. 60 is correct. Plus 60 is correct. Maybe some problem with his mic. Anyone else? Anyone else with an answer? Plus 60 is correct. Plus 60. Goli told me the correct answer, but I don't think that he is able to reply or talk. I'll tell you. It's very simple. Now, since we have become Maruti and solved the question very simply by becoming Maruti bus B, now let us become Hanak. Let us now become Hanak and sit on the ground, have an ice cream, and then see when the bus is going to travel, when the bus A is going to overtake bus B. Now I know through Maruti that it will take 4 seconds for the bus A to overtake bus B. It will take only 4 seconds for bus A to overtake bus B. And that's very simple now. Bus A is here, moving with a velocity of plus 15 meter per second. It will take only 4 seconds for bus A to overtake bus B. How much will it move? Its velocity is constant. How much will it move? How much will bus A move in 4 seconds? With respect to what? With respect to ground. Displacement of A with respect to ground into t square. Do we agree on this equation? Do we have any doubts with this equation? Acceleration of A with respect to ground is 0. Displacement, let me call this as x. This is equal to initial velocity of A with respect to ground. Forward direction, somewhere here, somewhere here, somewhere here. 60 meters away this point after 4 seconds. bus A will definitely take. Please raise your hands now. Okay, so now I'll give you one question for you to solve. And here comes the question. Question number 2. Again, and I think this is more like a school bus. Anyways, see, I'm not very proud of my drawing. And again, I'm treating them as point objects. I'm not taking their length. So this is 50 meters, moving with a velocity of plus 30 meter per second with respect to ground. This is my origin. And the question is simply when and where. Anyone there with an answer? Sorry, I had to go for my medicines. Taken them just a minute. 5 seconds, Santosh. That is correct. We'll take 5 seconds for A to overtake B. That is absolutely correct. 5 seconds, why that is correct. Where does it take over? That is the second question. T is 5 seconds, correct? Absolutely correct. No doubts about it. 5 seconds, correct, Deepak. 150 meters goalie, absolutely correct. Well done. So now I will ask someone of you to solve this question with me. You will be saying how to do it and I will do it. Raise hands who wants to solve this question with me. Please raise hands. So I'll allow you to solve it. Someone has raised hand and it is Teja. Teja, can you unmute yourself?
Yes, sir. First, we should take with respect to B.
Okay, so I sit here and I become B. So we are solving this question with respect to B. What next, beta?
Delta R.
What do you mean by delta R?
A with respect to B.
What do you mean by delta R? Keep on telling this now. Displacement of A with respect to B.
Equals to plus 50.
Plus 50 because A has to move forward. Okay, what next?
Velocity of A with respect to B equals to velocity of A with respect to ground minus velocity of B with respect to the ground plus 30 minus plus 20 velocity of A with respect to B is equals to plus 10.
Great, I have the velocity. Okay, what next?
Acceleration of A with respect equal to 0.
Okay, what next?
T is equals to initial velocity A with respect plus half acceleration A respect to B into T square.
Great. This 5 seconds, A is going to overtake B. All of you got this? What is the next part, beta? How do I do the next? Unmute yourself and tell me how to solve the last part.
Bus A
Okay, bye.
will take 5 seconds
Will take 5 seconds. Okay.
with respect to T plus half acceleration a with respect to ground into t square.
Okay, what next? We call it as x. So after 150 meters in the forward direction, bus A is going to overtake bus B. I'll ask all you to lower your hands. Now, if anyone has a doubt, solved by Teja, Sana. Okay, Sana has also raised. Anyone is clear about the problem? Now I'll change something in this problem. Understand that problem can be presented in a lot of ways. Better when I have this bus. Now here what I'm gonna do, bus has a headlight. So this is the headlight and this is the tail light. Head tail. Now the distance between the headlight of the second bus up till now, this bus is moving forward plus 20 meter per second. Bus, you can take the headlight of bus A as the origin. Now something has changed in the question. Let me see who can solve this and get me the answer. I hope you understand the complication that the length is going to produce. Do you want a hint, anyone? "30 seconds. 30 seconds. 30 seconds looks too much. 10 seconds. No, it's not 10 seconds. Definitely not 10 seconds. One more minute, sir. 12 seconds. 12 seconds. Yes. 12 seconds seems to be the answer. Who gave me that answer for 12 seconds? Very glad. Who gave me? Yashwant. Yashwant, I'm giving you a chance. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Yes, Yashwant, can you unmute yourself? Yashwant Konda? You're not audible properly. How did you get 12 meters, beta? How did you get 12 meters?
Sir,
12 seconds.
sir, substituting 50 meters plus 10 meters. So delta R is equals to 60 meters.
Well done, beta. Delta R is equal to 60 meters here. How do I understand delta?
Yes,
Thanks, thanks, Ashwin. Now I'll try to explain. Your voice is not coming very clear, beta. I'll try to explain now.
Okay.
Now see, in this case, obviously, we are going to do the same thing. We are going to solve this question with respect to bus B. We are going to do the same thing, but we have to understand now, since these are not point objects, they have their lengths as well. Now I'll have to understand, when do I feel or when do I know that this bus A has overtaken bus B? Now this is the initial position that I have drawn. Both are in blacks. Both are black, initial position. Now remember, as soon as I get on bus B does not go anywhere. Everything will just pass bus B. So now I'm on bus B and I'm sitting. When will bus A cross me? When the bus A is like this. When the bus A gets into this position, then I will imagine, then I will understand that A has done me. When the final position of bus A, do we all agree on this? Final position of bus A, we all agree on this? Now see how much bus A has displaced. Either you can say that A has placed from 5. See, this is 50. This is 10. And this is 5. If you would have drawn the diagram, Yashwant, are you listening to me? If you would have drawn a diagram, you would not have made this mistake. Placement of bus A, which is from head to head, is 65 meters. Do we all agree on this? Not good enough. Venkatesh, Shashank, Jyoti, she never talks. Tamala, Vijay, Triveni, Tejasvi, Harshita, Suren, Sana, Sai, Sarda, Sai Darshak, Padmakant, Ganesh, Dinesh, Likita, Shashank, Kevin, Jashwant. It's plus 25 minus plus 20, so it will be plus 5 meter per second. I hope all of you know this. There is no time, we don't know, let us call time as. I use equation number is it will take 13 seconds. 13 seconds, how much will it move? That will be the place where correct. Yashwant, I give you one question for homework. Are you all ready for this question for homework? Will you be solving this question? Bus B, velocity of B, velocity, length of the buses are all equal 10 meters here. The question is pretty damn simple. When and where? And you will all attempt this question. Put your answer in the Telegram group. Study is an effort. Yes, life is easy, Havaini. The physics that we are going to study is very easy. That is what you must understand always. On that bright note, as Vaini said, physics is easy. We'll wind up today's class. I wish that you stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy. There's no test today. Tomorrow. Wishing you are all a very happy Independence Day. Enjoy your day. Take some time off. Celebrate Independence Day. Lots of people have given their lives for us to see this day. Happy Independence Day to everyone. Think about the sacrifices those people have made, and you must understand how valuable is this independence for us. Take care, everyone. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy. Bye-bye.